What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Quote of the day: you can wait till tragedy strikes to take action, but you will only be so effective with this strategy. Being only reactive to problems puts you in a survivalist mindset with no hope to thrive. The Catalyst. Song of the day: House of Mirrors by Hollywood Undead, featuring Jelly Roll. There are times where being a survivalist is awesome. It is a positive thing. There are times where the only goal is to survive, to get through this moment, this situation, this burden, this obstacle that's come upon us in life. Depending on the light and the situation, depending on the longevity and the length of the ongoing event, being a survivalist is not a bad thing. What we're talking about here is being a repeated survivalist. What we're talking about here is being only a survivalist. What we're talking about here is settling for being a survivalist. When there's no other choice, when the only thing we can do is go from A to B, when we have no opportunity to look forward to C, D, E, or any other situation, we have to succumb to being survivalist. This is understandable. This is acceptable. This is necessary. However, I'm talking to the people who do have other options, the people who have gotten past their survivalist arc, if you will, the survivalist period, if you will, in their life, where it's time to stop being just a survivalist, where we're still just waiting for things to happen and to react to them. You have to get to a point where you want to not only survive but to thrive. You don't want to just live, but you want to be alive. And until you start to think of your life in these factors, in these ways, in this frame, in this light, you won't start to make decisions in these ways, in these factors, in this light. If you continue to just think from problem to problem, if you continue to just think, I'll wait for something to happen before I respond to it, that's all you'll ever be doing, is responding to what others and with other things are doing. You will never be doing yourself. I had to get out of this mindset. I had to get out of the good enough is good enough, okay is fine mindset where, hey, look, I woke up this morning. That's an accomplishment in itself. I woke up this morning. I went to work. I'm coming home. I woke up this morning. I'm going to feed myself, clothe myself, go to work. Like, now we've gotten to the stage where that has been accomplished. We're no longer worried about income because we have a job. We're no longer worried about food or nutrition because our health. Okay, so now what do we hope to accomplish? What problems might come up that we need to start to strategize for and prepare for? What future things can we see on the horizon that we should be prepping for and getting plans in place for? Don't get stuck in the mindset of survivalist, from just living from moment to moment rather than preparing those moments or creating those moments. More than anything, you don't want to just live, you want to be alive. And when you start to look at the future, when you start to look at what you can do and prepare, start to set goals and achieve, you'll start to see exactly what we mean by just reacting versus being proactive to problems, to situations, to goals, to futures. And it doesn't even have to be problems. It could be vacation. It could be positive things. It could be buying a car. It could be saving up for a nice pair of shoes, a watch, going to a good restaurant to eat, having friends over for a game night. There are so many different things that are out there for you so that you can thrive, but you won't begin to accomplish your goals until you get out of the survivalist mindset. And when you can be able to get out of the survivalist mindset, as I was saying at the beginning of this isn't a knock to anybody who has to be in the survivalist mindset. And until you are able to, being a survivalist is a beautiful thing. You must survive the circumstances that have been thrust upon you, that have come upon you. But once we have survived them, once we have a tangible measure of success against those circumstances, now we can start to fortify against the future. We can start to prepare for what we want. We can start to conquer our other goals. We can start to take back our destiny. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.